moving on with the Yokai Monsters in the final movie from 1969, along with Ghosts, is another fun entry to this little trilogy of movies. Much like the Daimajin series, this has been super fun and engaging, and kind of movies that I would want to go back and see again. The kind of discoveries that I want from Arrow Video, the ones that make me happy to support them at times. Great release so far. Along with Ghosts is another really fun movie, although it does sideline the ghosts for a lot of the movie. Again, we're in feudal Japan. We open up to a sequence of an old man praying in a cemetery. These gangsters try to kind of kick him out because they're going to rob somebody and murder them. Turns out that they're killing this person because he's got evidence that these guys are all bad guys who are doing nefarious things. And as the old guy is slashed and left for dead, the kind of monsters kind of attack for a little bit, letting our old guy disappear. And he goes home where he's got a 7-year-old granddaughter whom he tells that her father is alive in this town and to make her way there. And that is going to be the protagonist of the movie. We follow a 7-year-old girl. It kind of follows the Daimajin kind of template by putting the third movie all onto the kids, and it offers real weight, a kind of emotional context to the movie, and a kind of worrying aspect that there's something terrible going to happen to this kid. Because you feel that these guys have no quandaries at all about just murdering a child, as long as it can mainstay the livelihood that they have. And we just watch as this girl slowly bumps into people who want to help her, want to take advantage and get money because people are after her, and just trying to see her survive. And throughout the whole of the movie, it can be tense moments, there's worrisome moments where she maybe get away, maybe get stuck, until we get to the end where we get large fights and chase sequences, and then in the final few minutes the monsters arrive and we get a kind of similar finale to what we've had in other movies. I really liked this one. I thought the little girl was excellent in the role. She really kind of anchors the movie. There is a steely toughness to her, despite the fact that she is very open to danger within this world. Although it's nice to see some characters that just want to look after her. There is a man who takes on the challenge, whom she calls Uncle, who is a kind of yakuza himself a little bit, but has a kind of moral compass and looks after this girl, and much of the criminals coming after them know this man, and they kind of have that relationship as well, but he's not going to be swayed into their dodgy dealings because ultimately they're after a kid and they want to kill her. This has so many comedic moments as well, which are really funny. They're not grating or over the top. They're sometimes situational comedy that is genuinely pretty funny. There's a moment where someone is looking for the little girl and asks a beggar, and he takes her into a bar and points to a woman of diminutive stature, and she is really upset about the fact that she's been compared with a child because of her height.
7つと言ったらこの子ぐらいだよ。私と見比べてごらん。
するとあんた7つの時にはこの子の半分ぐらいだったのか。
何や？いっぺんちびどろろ喧嘩しようか。やるか。
分かった分かった。
こら。
and it's pretty funny, but it's an endearing and enjoyable character, and it's similar characters all the way through the movie that you keep bumping into. They're either horrible travesties of human beings or characters who are doing the right thing, are quite enjoyable and fun to go along with. The monsters are really limited in this one, and it just feels as if it's a really good story, but because it's in the Yokai Monsters set, it feels as if it should have more of that kind of monsters back again. We do get some old favourites of sorts, but it just feels a little bit lacking on that front. Good movie, entertaining, another really fun movie in this set, and one that I'm really happy with. I've loved this set so far. It's one of my releases from Arrow of the year, and one that I would highly recommend picking up. I've got one more movie to go, the Takeshi Miike, The Great Yokai War, which should be interesting. It's Miike, so how can it not be? I would love to know your thoughts on this movie along with Ghosts, whether you liked it, didn't like it, whether you would like to have seen more monsters, or whether you're just happy with the sort of dramatic elements that are solidly in this movie. Let's have a conversation in the comment box below. Talk about it. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff if you're interested. And if you want to spare a quick second and just hit that like button if you think I deserve it. And if you really want to support the channel this year, you can join the membership program or the Patreon program for as little as 99p a month, which is invaluable in helping this channel run. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.